This is probably going to be one of the most random, chilled, laid-back videos I have ever done on YouTube because, sorry, but I literally picked my camera up like 4-5 times over the past few months, actually filmed the content, did my whole I'm back and then deleted it. Whenever I've gone back to edit and rewatched it, I just cringed. I was like, no, you're being someone that you're not. This isn't. However, right now this is me. And we're gonna keep it real. I just can't pretend to be someone that I'm not. I can't pretend to be, oh my god, like I'm happy when I'm not. And I know a lot of you guys actually love that about me, and yeah, I'm not a performative person. I like to keep it real even on my bad days, because we're all human at the end of the day and nobody's perfect. And yeah, anyways, it's been a hot minute. How are we all? I feel like the amount of changes that have happened over this year, forget the past 3-4 months. I guess these past 3-4 months for me were more so adjusting, accepting. The thing is, when I was posting back on YouTube this summer, I had that initial like the dopamine of, oh my god, I've moved out, oh my god, fresh start. I took on so much work. I was moving, I was just distracting myself with so much because I just didn't want to give myself even a second to sit down and breathe and think about what was going on. So I just buried myself with tasks, commitments, work, kids, family. And it got to me eventually, because as it would with anyone, there's only so much you can do. And eventually what happens is, when you brush your emotions, your feelings, the situations and your problems under the carpet, it doesn't go well. It doesn't go well. Do not recommend doing it. Please process and sit down, and do not avoid your problems. With that being said, it's fine, because everyone deals with things differently. I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah, long story short, I feel like I'm constantly evolving. This year, like, I feel like I've been evolving every single month, every single year. Like, that was summer, we're now in winter, and yeah, I'm a whole different person, different mindset, different everything has changed since 5-6 months ago. Let's talk about it, because I feel like it's really important, you know. Like, yes, I've been absent for a while, but there's a reason. Obviously, I've been online. Within the past 4 or 5 months, I took my first social media break for a week. I have never done that. I have never done that in like years. And it got to a point where I just could not function. I just couldn't do it anymore. I just had to log off. The worst part is the fact that I actually couldn't log off. I wish I was lying. I couldn't log off. That's the worst part about this job. You cannot log off. Like, you know, sometimes where you just want to ghost and you just want to disappear, and yeah, I couldn't log off. But I just posted my ads, did what I needed to, and I'm off. That helped to an extent. Yes, I feel like it was refreshing. I did kind of need that to just come back from Turkey. I really wanted to squeeze in another holiday in this year before obviously the end of the year. I did actually vlog it, but I'm not going to post it. I don't want to force myself to post stuff. I know I said that for the previous Turkey content as well, but like, listen, new year, fresh start. I promise I'll be consistent. But yeah, these past few months I just wasn't myself, and that was my goal. It was genuinely my goal to find my spark again, find myself, be aligned with who I am, and be so content within myself. And you know what, alhamdulillah, I actually do. I genuinely feel so content and happy within myself. Probably the happiest I have been in years. I don't think I'm in survival mode. I'll be honest, I do not think I'm in survival mode. I have got my shit together, and sometimes I do feel like life is crashing and falling apart. I won't lie, but that's life. Not every day is going to be amazing, rainbows and sunshine. Like, that's just impossible. And I don't want to be dramatic. I don't want to be that person that's like, oh my god, so much has been happened, da 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 da. There's so much more going on in this world. A lot of people have it so much more worse. Like, my problems are nothing compared to actual problems. Like, a lot has happened, and I just wanted to genuinely come on here and talk. Sometimes it's nice to just sit down, talk, conversate, catch up, you know. I think one thing that's really helping me at the moment is the fact that knowing 2025 is coming to an end. It's such a bittersweet feeling, because I was literally doing my makeup and talking on TikTok about this, by the way, which I'll probably post before this goes up. Yeah, like, this year has been so difficult, so tough, such an eye-opener. It's been the worst, the most traumatic, the most hardest, the most heartbreaking year of my life. And as awful as it has been, it's also been the most healing in a way, because yes, I lost myself. Yes, so many things happened, so many changes. I had to make some of the most hardest decisions of my life, and there's so much that you guys don't know. I think I did mention this in one of my last videos, but I have actually started keeping myself to myself a lot more and sharing less of my personal life online, so I can only keep it surface level. Obviously we're stating the obvious, but there's a lot of other things that you guys don't actually know about. But I wish I could share, but not everything needs to be shared. And it's just, yeah, a lot of decisions were made this year, not gonna lie, and it's still difficult right now as I speak, but that's just life. Do you know what I mean? The position I am in now mentally and physically compared to 6 months ago, I feel like I can't even recognize myself. Certain things that I used to, the mindset I had even 6 months ago to now has changed, and all it took was a little bit of processing and a little bit of healing and getting out of my shell. I feel like I've wasted the past few years of my life. I feel like I've spent the past like 5 years neglecting myself so much. I now feel the urge to live, which, as I should, you know, like I found my spark again. And it's like, just because I've wasted 4 years of my life doesn't mean I can't come back from it and do everything that I wanted to do. Like, no, I'm still only 24, I'm still young, and I deserve to be happy, I deserve to live. And self-talking, like, I actually do talk to myself a lot now. Sometimes you just need to tell yourself, listen, nip it in the bud, clock yourself out of whatever it is you're going through. It's fine. If you're not going to do that for yourself, then who is? You can't expect people to clock you, be there for you, show up for you. You have to show up for yourself. That's the biggest thing 2025 has taught me. No one's going to do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. But yeah, I just had to really sit with myself, my issues, and process. Still processing. There's a lot to process, but time is the best healer. And yeah, but yeah, you know, the bubbly old me, I feel like she's coming back. It's really bittersweet, you know, like sometimes when I think about it, it's so bittersweet, because it's like the younger version of me. I should have protected her, and I miss her. It sounds so cringe, but I do miss her. Like, I miss how I used to be able to just do what I want to do, not care about people's opinions, and I was so full of life. And I can't believe that I actually lost that version of myself. So to know that I'm healing and that my friends and family are seeing the baby me, the old me, come back, it's so reassuring. I can just trust myself to make the right decisions. Like, yes, I can still be delusional sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, but everything that I do, every choice I make has to benefit me, has to value my life. And I'm not gonna lie, like, yes, I am self-centered, but if I'm not gonna be the center of my life, who is? Being selfish, self-centered, and obsessed with yourself is not a bad thing. I'm just gonna mute my phone. But yeah, it's not a bad thing at all. I don't know why people kind of make it seem like it's a bad thing to love yourself, to be self-centered. It's not. Everything you do should align with you and who you truly are, your standards, your morals, your values. Everything else follows. When you put yourself first and you choose yourself and you stay true and committed to yourself, everything just aligns. You only attract what works for you, and anything that doesn't help you grow and doesn't match, you know, your morals and values and your standards and who you are or who you're trying to become, you have to let it go. You have to let it go. Otherwise, there's just going to be so much mismatch, incompatibility. That goes for jobs, friends, people, men, everything, every single thing. It just has to go. When you are truly focused and content within your own presence, nothing matters. And I guess that's the goal of 2026, to just be secure. I do think I'm quite secure, I'm not gonna lie, but no one's perfect. But yeah, that's basically just a wrap of where I've been mentally, 2025, all that kind of stuff. And guys, I'm so happy 2026 is about to start. Like, can we just skip the next 2 weeks, because I'm so ready for January to hit. When the clock turns 12, oh my god, I cannot wait for that moment. Like, I just need 2026 to start already. Yeah, I feel like I'm in my soft girl era. A bit of a man hater, but that's valid. I just want people that love me, you know, take care of me, that choose me, see me for who I am, to be around me. I don't want anything that makes me feel uncomfortable, question myself, doesn't serve me to be in my life. And yeah, if there's anything I want anyone to take away from this video, it's probably going to be the fact that it doesn't matter what life throws at you, it doesn't matter how hard life gets, you have to be there for yourself, and you have to have faith. You have to have faith, because if you lose hope, you lose faith, and you lose yourself, it's really hard to get yourself out of that hole. It's genuinely, hand on heart, one of the worst things to feel, you know, when you just feel empty and you don't know who you are, you don't know yourself, you don't recognize who you've become. Getting back to who you was it's a hell of a journey, but it's not impossible. You just genuinely need to have faith within yourself. And so done with this year. I just want 2026 to start, and I guess that's what's kind of pushed me into doing this video, because I guess this could kind of be like my closing 2025 video. And I know I will look back and be like, wow, because sometimes when I look back at my older videos, I'm just there like, go, you've grown. Like, I can see the growth. I just know naturally 6 months from now I'm going to be in a totally different space, and I'm excited because I feel like, you know, sometimes when you just need something to just kind of give you like a kickstart, this year coming to an end is like my kickstart for me. I literally had the most craziest day 2 days ago, because I did so much, like I can't even sit down and like physically tell you everything, but I've just been doing so much things that I just would have never done. But like, you know, when you just get that urge to just, okay, listen, get your shit together, it's like that. It's like an outlet for me, like to be able to just come on here and talk about anything and everything. And the fact that you guys actually sit down and listen to me, that is something I can't wrap my head around. Like, people actually sit down and listen to me out and find comfort in me. I don't get it, but I'm glad. The amount of DMs I get on a daily basis from you girls who have gone through similar things, or are just going through things that obviously I can't relate to my issues, and find comfort in me, or are able to confide in me. Like, for example, like the fact that you guys can actually message me and be like, hey, da 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 da, and trust me with your problems, that means a lot to me, because it takes a lot for someone to find comfort in someone. I can't personally go around telling everyone everything about me. That takes a lot of strength, and oh my god, this is getting really deep, but I'm sorry, but that's healing. That means a lot to me. This is why I do what I do, and this is why I've stayed committed, because being able to talk to you guys, share my thoughts with you guys, and just be myself online is why I love my job. Forget the brand deals, forget the ads. Yes, that's amazing and lovely, but down to its core, like, this is why I do what I do, because I just genuinely love engaging and connecting with you guys. And yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I can yap for days. I'm just like waffling at this point, but I genuinely do appreciate every single one of you. You don't understand, like, I've been doing this since 14. I feel like I've got like a little community, girlhood community, that I've kind of like built over the years online. Honestly, it's like one of the best things that have come out of this job. And I know I don't say this often, but like, I do genuinely wholeheartedly appreciate every single one of you. Oh my god, Snapchat just gave me a 2025 recap. I do not want to watch that. Bye. I don't even want to remember to erase it out my memory. Jokes aside, I hope everybody is well. I just thought I'd come on here and just yap and be real with you guys, because why not? Not everything has to be scripted, planned. Yeah, we're starting again gently at my own pace, and I think my next video I want to do a get ready with me. You guys have been asking me to do an updated makeup routine. Valid, because my makeup has changed. It has changed, so I'll do that. Today is just supernatural, something crazy, but my usual makeup routine I'll definitely film for you guys. I know what you guys want to see from me. If you've watched and have genuinely stayed till the very end, you're a real one. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys on my next video. Until then, deuces.